Hello, once again, the Big T 2000 here, bringing you the top 10 worst video game bosses. Once again, feel free to dispute me, but keep your naughty language and such out of here, or you shall be dealt with. Oh, and unlike the other video, there will be a lot more anger in this one than there was in the other video, just to let you know. So let's start with number 10, the Jar Ghost from Yoshi's Island. Okay, this will be quick. This guy is a pathetic boss that has nothing to his credit other than his creativity. I will admit, I've never seen a bad Mario game boss until Super Mario 64 with the Bob-omb King, who is not hard, interesting, or creative. But this guy is at least creative, so I can kinda overlook how pathetic and easy he is. Really, all you have to do is walk to the right. No matter how many fireballs he shoots at you, you will only lose at this boss fight if you either just stand there or just commit suicide. But for his creativity, I grant him the spot on the worst side, closest to the great side, as number 10. He's bad, but he's not the worst. Score 4 out of 10. Codename, the jar is half empty. Number 9, the Goomba King from Paper Mario. If you look up the word pushover in the dictionary, you'll see this guy. He's a lot like the Jar Ghost, wherein he's an absolute pussy. If you have at least one functioning eye or you don't fall asleep during the fight, you cannot lose to this boss. Sure, it's 3 against 2, but by attacking a tree, a few Goomnuts will fall, taking out both of his henchmen and halve his life in the process. It's only the first boss in the game where they could have done better than this. I want to go on record by saying that Ocarina of Time's Goomba is harder than this guy. So for being a pansy, I push the button that shoots him into the sky. Score 3 out of 10. Codename King Nothing. Number 8, Alien Brain from South Park 64. Neither clever nor difficult, this brain is nothing compared to the real Mega Brain. That title belongs to Mother Brain from Metroid. Not that piece of shit rehashing from Captain N, but the real thing. This boss does not move! His attacks are in random directions and there's no gravity, allowing you to fly around the stage dodging his lasers. As he stands there letting you shoot him, a few rounds from Mephisto's Warpo Ray should put him on ice. Those of you who understood my attempt at a brain freeze joke, I thank you. A quick example of this boss in action. Anyone who's played the Bulls mission on Star Fox 64 and beaten it by destroying the satellite has essentially fought this boss and beaten it. The laser that can, fly around from the core of the satellite is a lot more rapid than the alien brain's lasers. It's simply pathetic. Score 4 out of 10. Codename Brain Fart. Number 7, the Primagen from Turok 2. Not only was this game a bite in the ass, the end boss was too. There are 2 things I can say about this game, and that's it. First is the Blind One boss. I don't know what it is about it, but it's just a great boss. Just pick up the razor win and cut this fucker down to size. The other thing is Adon, and that she's wearing a skin-tight top. And I know, video game boobs, but damn it, I am a man! And if I want to look at some boobies periodically when I'm playing a shitty game, then damn it, that's what I'm gonna do. Now, enough about Adon's boobs. I need to address the assholishness of the Primagen. I wait the entire game, and I finally fight this guy. I find every key, complete every objective, I protect every energy totem, and this is what you give me? And I'm better than you, jackass of a villain who attacks you with bugs and exploding balls? That is unforgivable! At least the first Turok game had a good end boss. The Campager did not f*** around. And he had the Chrono Scepter. What does the Primagen have? Dinky little shock waves and an annoying healing factor? He's a pussy! A complete pussy! Get him a saucer of milk! Score 2 out of 10. Codename Makes E.T. Look Tough. Number 6, Moff Sierdan from Rogue Squadron. If this guy wouldn't be so hard, he wouldn't even have made the list. But this motherfucker is hard! If I don't use the code I give up for infinite lives during the mission, I don't know how you're expected to beat him! Especially without dying to get that gold medal. He will spam the living shit out of you with seeker missiles that will shoot your ass down in about 2 to 3 hits. And it usually takes me 3 to 7 lives to beat this guy, depending on how hard the game decides to make him. He's been up your ass the entire game, and finally you have a chance to beat the shit out of him, and he's this hard. It's almost unplayable without the cheat code. But it does not detract from the game. I still love Rogue Squadron, not because it's a Star Wars game, but because I love flying shooters. The game is great, This boss is not. Score 4 out of 10. Codename, Shoot 'em Up Sierdan. Number 5, Alec Trevelyan from 007 Goldeneye. This guy is halfway up the list, mainly because he's a letdown. The entire game you think he's dead, and then he comes back into the fray as the legendary evil gunrunner Janice. He kidnaps your girlfriend, runs her through St. Petersburg, takes her on a fortified train full of highly trained Special Forces members, all of which who are armed to the teeth, then shoots you down, forcing you to trek through a f***ing jungle into a secret base, only to find him and kill him in one shot! That just can't happen! Sean Bean made this guy unforgettable, and Rare f***ing ruined his character. Damn you, Rare! You may have made Conker's Bad Fur Day, but jumping Jesus, this is not allowed! Score 4 out of 10, codename Goldendouche. Number 4, the Stroyent processing creature from Quake 4. I would not even consider this a boss fight. It sort of is, and it sort of isn't. First, he doesn't really have a health meter, so technically he's not a boss, since all other bosses do. But he needs to be destroyed to complete the level, so technically he is a boss. Oh well, he's still crazy-ass easy, and requires no thought to kill. All you have to do is activate 2 computers, and this fat sack of Jell-O and Cheetos basically just dies from eating. Like these 2 tube things go in his mouth and he eats so much that he explodes. Kinda lame, but what you gonna do? All you did was run in, hit a few buttons, and wait for the cinematic to end. There you go! You just killed the Stroyent creature. Pat yourself on the back, treat yourself to a corn dog, and pay attention. I've got some doozies coming up in a second. Ugh. Score 1 out of 10. Codename, NORG the Fat demands more pie!